Hi. You alright? Am I glitching? Am I glitching like a reptilian politician? Am I glitching like a reptilian actress? I got a cigar here that I didn't plan on smoking, and I don't know if I want to smoke it. It is a Fuente product, okay. But generally, I don't smoke like mid-tier and down in Fuente. Generally speaking, it's not my go-to. I generally go brown box and up, like Hemingway up. Although I like the Rosado Sungrowns, the Magnums, those are great. The Casa Cuba's fine. Now, I'm a little confused on this. Because there's no way this is a Connecticut shade. There's no way this is Connecticut shade. So if this is not Connecticut shade, and we know it's not a Maduro, in the Fuente lineup, that only leaves either a sun-grown. God damn it! I can't. I didn't. I'm gonna have to restart the whole fucking episode, PG. I didn't do it with the person. You know, if I'm gonna have a guest, is a totally different procedure when I start the episode, where I have to go, do you want to add a guest? I gotta do that, or else I have to delete the episode and restart it again. You want me to do that shit? How serious are you about coming on the channel? Wait, you can only come up for 15 minutes? I can't do that. PG, you gotta commit. You gotta commit, PG. You gotta commit. You gotta commit. I don't feel like deleting the episode and have to start from scratch and re-upload the pictures and da-da-da-da. It's. I know it sounds like I'm being cunty here, but I'm not. I'm not. Give Richie a heads up next time. If you want to come on the channel, it's not like you come on a regular basis. There's three different kinds of episodes. There's review only, and then there's lives. But when I go live, I gotta set the parameters and ask me a bunch of questions. Okay, so if I say I want to be able to add a guest, that limits me in other ways, which I'm not going to go into. Let me explain what I'm saying. So if I do a solo episode, I have more options, more things I could do. I normally do that because no one's coming on, because everyone's homosexual. So then, you get what I'm trying to say? Or no? All right, so you come on another time. But you only say in 15 minutes. If you say you're going to come on for an hour, okay. So, I mean, don't bust my balls. Anyways, though, this says, Arturo Fuente Churchill Natural. Here's the thing. Natural doesn't always mean Connecticut shade. The Hemingway Cameroons say natural. So what do you think, PG? Is this a Connecticut shade? In my opinion, it could be a Habano, or it could be like a Habano sun-grown, maybe perhaps, or a Cameroon. It's definitely not a Maduro, but in my opinion, this is way too dark and oily for what's it called? A Connecticut shade. I don't think this is Connecticut shade at all. This cannot be Connecticut shade. Why do I think this is Connecticut shade? Why? It says Arturo Fuente Churchill Natural. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. It might be a sun-grown. I did not buy this cigar. This cigar was given to me for free because at Best Cigar Pub, they had an event a little while ago, and in the event, when when they were putting the cigars back, I guess that some of the cigars that didn't sell, or whatever, they were promotion, whatever the fuck it was. Anyways, he said somebody put something on top of the box of cigars, like, and the whole box got slightly dented, the cigars. And I'm not seeing any major damage. But the point is, though, they said because of that, they're just giving the cigars away for free. So, although I'm not normally buying this Fuente, for free, I'll take a free Churchill. I didn't even ask. He's like, yeah, here you go. Oh, okay. All right. Well, fuck me, I guess. It feels like a Habano type of sun grower. There's no way. I don't think it's Connecticut shade. I don't. This cannot be Connecticut shade. Does anybody know what cigar this is? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about lower end Fuente. It's not like it's a curly head. I feel like curly head's like AIDS. It's like curly head. The pack feels kind of light for its size, and it has some soft spots. Medium strength. It kind of feels slightly sugary, like powdered sugar, but the cigar feels kind of sackless. The cigar has got nothing pushing it. It feels empty, without a soul, void, null. I swear this week has been a brutal week with cigars. That E.P. Carrillo silk. I don't like to wear hats, but I'm wearing a hat today because that wind, it's like 17 degrees with high wind. That high wind is going through my asshole. It's going on my ass. It was so windy today, it knocked out all the phone lines. The internet, for a lot of people, hard lines are down. Crazy time. People are going to get a lot of Christmas overtime. Kind of a bit of floral notes. It feels like a washed out sun-grown. It feels like a sackless, ballless sun-grown. That's the vibe. There is no way this is a Connecticut shade. I can say that wholeheartedly. And I know 100% this is not a Maduro cigar. So within the Fuente lineup, that probably leaves the sun-grown. And yeah, I don't like this cigar. It's not dog shit, though. Not liking a cigar is still better than dog shit. I'm glad I didn't pay for this cigar. At least that's a happy note. I got this cigar for free. So yeah, I got this Fuente cigar for free. But here's the thing. I've had some of the mid-tier Fuente Sungrowns, like was it the 858 maybe? And I enjoyed it. So I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know. I don't have an exact blend check. It just says Fuente Churchill Natural. It looks like a 7 by maybe 49 cigar, give or take. Medium strength right there. If you want hot floral notes, some black pepper, very little sugary. Okay, If I was drunk, I would like this cigar. It's Fuente. It's smoking fine. Um, but I'm not drunk. I'm operating a motor vehicle. And I don't consume alcohol while I'm driving or before you're driving. See, here's the thing about alcohol. You can drink all the alcohol you want after you drive. You just can't drink. You can't drink alcohol before you drive or while you're driving. Which is better, though? Okay, depending on how much alcohol you're talking about, it might be safer actually to drink a drink while you're driving than drinking 10 drinks before you drive. But hypothetically, that's frowned upon, if that makes any sense. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know what cigar this is. I think this might be a Fuente sun-grown Churchill of the mid-tier variety. It's not a curly head, but it's no way in shape or form a higher-end Fuente. I don't like it. I'm not having a good time with it. I brought a backup cigar, and that was a Fuente short story Hemingway Maduro. And that's the better cigar. Big time. Here's a little clue, though. Similar bands, but when you go up to the next step, Hemingway's, though, it becomes a black line. You see here, you got the green on the bottom, and here you get the black on the bottom. So, yeah. I mean, is this a terrible cigar? I don't think so. I think the biggest issue with this cigar that I'm smoking is the lack of power and probably too much floral notes. It's just not pushing what it has. But it is a Churchill. And I'm sure as we smoke it, as we give it time, I'm sure we'll probably pick up at some strength. But in the end, thanks, Caleb. In the end, I really can't recommend this. Now, here's the thing, though. And now, the cigar is in good shape, though. And it feels supple. Doesn't feel like it's totally dried out. Could have this... What? Now, here's the question. Let's play devil's advocate. Since they were giving this cigar out for free, were these cigars somehow... I don't see how they would be left somewhere and they dried out and they put them back in the humidor. I don't see that. So I don't know. It's just not a good cigar. I don't like it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I am ruining... This week last week we had some great fucking... The past 2 weeks, we had some really solid sticks. This week has sucked my asshole. The Silk, terrible. The Partagas on my birthday, although there was some aspects I liked, I should have just had 2 Opus X's. So this week, no, man. This one, I don't even know what fucking cigar this is. Fuente Natural. It's not a Connecticut shade. So, I don't know. Some type of whatever. Fuck. I'm out. See you later. Fuck this stick.